All right, what is going on, guys? We are back for another video on Conquest of Azeroth Alpha. Today, we are doing the Stormbringer. This is the 16th class that I'll be covering today. I only got 5 more. Keep an eye out for those, but we are ready to rock in this character. I got all the twink gear. I got this guy set up. Let's go ahead and go over the abilities at level 1 so we know what we're working with. Slicing Wind, 40-yard range, 1 mana. That seems ridiculous. 1.3 second cast, deals nature damage to an enemy, generates 10 static. Call Lightning, 15 second cooldown at 40-yard range, instant cast. Consume your current static to call down a massive bolt of lightning on an enemy, dealing nature damage. Damage is increased by 5% for each point of static consumed. Very, very powerful. Then Wind Guard empowers nearby allies, increasing their magic resistance by 9 for 30 minutes. So this basically just gives you all resistance, because magic resistance in this game is actually all resistance. I think the other one we're missing is this one. Thorum's Watch, drain static every 2 seconds, allows 25% of your mana regenerate to continue while casting at all times. You also gain increased spell power from intellect based on your static stacks, which seems really, really powerful because intellect already gives you double spell power. That seems pretty insane. Stack reaches 100%, you will be stunned and suffer huge damage. Now, I believe this one also has a passive, just like every other class. Let's see. Maybe Thorum's Watch is the... Yep, I think that maybe be the passive. Cool. So that's its passive. More intellect or more spell power based on intellect based on your static stacks. So that's going to be really, really strong. Let's see. 0 spell power. Let's go ahead and just go whack a monster really quick and get a couple static stacks to see exactly how much we get. My static counter, 17% static, 24% static. Already at 8 spell power. Wow. Okay, so this class is going to get a crazy amount of spell power, maybe like the Chronomancer or even the Son of Arugul, which really surprised me how much spell power I was able to get there. Let's see, 70% static. I think I'm gonna get it to like 90% static and just nuke something here. What are you up to? Look at that spell power, dude. 38 at level 2. Let's go. Okay, one more cast. Ooh, 95 damage. Nice. All right, cool. We're gonna keep grinding here, guys. Probably get maybe level 7 or 10, depending on what we got. Ooh, there was the static. Nice. Okay. Static reach 100%, you are stunned, damage taken increased by 100% and stunned. That was fucking rad. It killed that guy too. That was awesome. All right, we're gonna keep grinding here, guys. So I hit level 10 with the Stormbringer. I gotta say, early level, if the devs are watching this, I would honestly suggest moving Crackling Surge to unlock at level 10 versus Mystic Thunder and switch those two. The problem I had with this character early on is that I was generating too much static, and there's this weird bug where Call Lightning doesn't actually consume all of the stacks, even though it says it does, and sometimes it doesn't consume stacks at all. So you're very routinely running around with 90% static and no way of getting rid of it because this thing was on such a high cooldown before you got the Mystic Thunder to help reduce some of the static. So one of my suggestions is you already do enough damage with Slicing Wind and the Call of Thunder. I would switch those two to make the early leveling a little bit smoother, because it honestly felt awful. I was routinely waiting, literally just standing still, waiting for my static to go down, doing nothing, and it felt really, really bad. So that's just my suggestion. But overall, the abilities feel really, really cool. I love the ability to manage the static that you have, getting, you know, playing the risk game. How much static do you want to get? How much more spell power do you actually want to get? It makes it feel very, very intuitive and very fluid once you actually get a hold of both of these abilities, but before that it felt really bad. The other one that's really, really powerful for early level is Body of Lightning, so I'll show you what I mean here. So I'm gonna gather up a couple guys here. This thing makes AoEing packs of monsters now in early level stupidly easy. Ooh, I got knocked down. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna call Lightning, get this guy over here, just do Body of Lightning. As you can tell, it's doing a fair bit of damage to the people around me. You can pretty much use this ability to, you know, farm 4 or 5 guys at once, because when you do any sort of nature damage, this has a chance to make your next one instant. So as you're zapping 3 or 4 monsters around you, you can just start tab targeting using the Crackling Surge, getting instant cast. It makes grinding insanely strong. But we're gonna keep grinding on these guys until we hit maybe 13, and then head over to RFC and see what this looks like actually against the elites in there. All right, we made it to RFC for the first time. Let's see what we get. We actually unlocked a new ability called Tempest. Launch yourself forward up to 20 yards. So I'm assuming, oh, that's sick. You actually turn like a little lightning ball. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's give this a try. Honestly, don't know how this is gonna go. I've never tried to fight any elites on this guy, so let's see what this feels like. Let's get Body of Thunder, Lightning up. Okay, there's the instant cast. There's the instant cast again. Okay. I mean, it's doable. It's definitely a little rough. Let's head out and actually get some food to maybe expedite the healing process. Let's go to the good old reliable mushroom vendor, grab us some mushrooms, and head back in. So it seemed strong enough to do the elites. I mean, again, if you can solo elites on a character this level, that's insane. I would say, just my first impression, not as strong as other classes, but that's all right. Everything doesn't have to be stupidly broken, just a little broken, it's fine. Let's head back inside. Oh my God, I'm actually walking. Tempest, go! Yeah, that was sick. Nice, okay. Let's make sure we actually heal. And I think we actually unlocked some new ranks of spells. Let's go ahead and get that. That'll actually help a lot. Do more damage. Always helps a lot. Let's watch our spell power go up. Oh, 60. 74. Oh, 74 this level. Let's go. Ooh, call lightning. There we go. Ooh, okay. Let's eat. I kind of want to try to keep my static charges just maybe at like 50 if I can. Oh, I do have a lightning rod. That's good. That'll help keep. I mean, when you just do that, that's fun. When you just instant spam cast, that's actually really cool. Ooh, okay. He still almost got me. I was just peppering him with a bunch of instant casts. Don't know if that actually does more than slicing wind though. Okay, I mean, first impressions against elites, it can kill them. It's not game-breakingly powerful, but it's still definitely doable. We're gonna keep grinding here, probably head over to Wailing Caverns around level 18 and see what that looks like then. All right, so we're level 17 on the Stormbringer. I gotta say, it feels a little on the weaker side from most other classes. I keep feeling like at some point the class is really just gonna kick on and I'm just gonna completely demolish everything, and it really hasn't happened yet. I don't know if I'm playing it wrong. I probably am. So if there's any Stormbringer mains out there, let me know if I'm doing it wrong. But I figured I'd turn my, recording on because I didn't know the Goblin Zeppelin was part of RFC. So, just like Boat Therodon, I didn't know there was supposed to be a Zeppelin here in RFC. But let's keep grinding. I'll show you guys what this looks like at level 17. I get Body of Thunder up, usually stun them, hit them with a couple lightning rods, and then try to finish them off with some calls. There we go, boom. So it doesn't feel amazing, but it doesn't feel bad either. The other classes feel stronger at this level, but maybe this one just, ramps up from here. So the abilities that I was able to unlock are Invigorating Surge. So I heal the target, so you can heal other people, but you channel it and increase your dodge rating. So it's just like a self-heal. Really nice when classes have their self-heal. It helps sustain through packs a little bit easier. The other one got his Vortex, instant, 30-second cooldown, inflicts nature damage, and stuns an enemy for 2 seconds. Really nice for farming, especially once you're getting a little bit low. You can stun them and then heal yourself. The other abilities we unlock is Conjure Storm. So you summon a storm over the target area, dealing an initial amount of damage, and then more damage as they stand in it. So I'll just go ahead and cast above myself. So it's basically just a lightning storm. And as they're in it, you can see the debuff, and they're taking damage. So you take 15% increased nature damage from the caster by 15% while you're in it too. So really, really powerful there. We're gonna keep grinding here, guys. I'm not necessarily disappointed because I think all classes in this game have potential and are just like insanely strong in comparison to pretty much everything else I've played. I would just say 1-to-1 right now, like the last 10 of the classes that I've leveled, this one is on the weaker side, but I understand that it does like really pick up later. So we're gonna keep grinding. Hopefully it turns on later and we're gonna have a ton of fun with that. I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, we are level 21 right now with the Stormbringer. We are in Wailing Caverns. It's good-ish. God, I got stunned. Especially when you're really bad and do that. Whoops, I got my static all the way up, so that was bad. Anyway, it's fairly strong. I gotta say, when you have all your cooldowns, you feel like an absolute monster. When you have Body of Lightning up, Summon Orb down, and Conjure Storm, you can kill like 4 or 5 monsters pretty much without even taking a point of damage. It's pretty crazy. But when you don't have them, it feels a little slow. The heal never really is quite enough to heal yourself all the way up. And for some reason, I don't know if it's because they're scared this might do too much damage, the slicing wind, but the spell power scaling on it is so bad. Like, I mean, I have 180 spell power, sometimes up to 200, and this does 90, 100 at maximum. And I had like abilities doing that at level 5 with other classes, so I don't know if they're scared to have it do too much. I'm not really sure, but I'll show you guys what this looks like when you actually have all your cooldowns. It's pretty insane. Let me see if I can't go ahead and get the other raptor over on this side, just so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Let's grab this guy. Go ahead and hit him. Put Orb of Lightning down here. Get the Orb of Storms down, and then do Body of Lightning. So when you have all this going, I mean, you can tell I'm literally, like, it's killing these guys by themselves. It's really powerful. Really super powerful by itself. But when you don't have them, then it feels really bad. Like, really bad. Also, when you get guys that you're not supposed to be fighting right now. Oh, really? He can't. Did he really? What a turd. What an absolute asshole. He got out of the stun. Anyway, I gotta say it's fun. I wouldn't say ridiculously broken like every other class I've played. It's just consistently good. I could obviously be playing it wrong, and I'm totally okay with playing it wrong. I'm still new to the class, so if anyone's out there who saw me do that and wants to scream at the screen, go ahead. Leave your comments below. Let me know how stupid I am for not playing the class correctly. But we're going to keep grinding here, guys. Probably get level 25. Head over to our favorite place, the Stormwood Stockades, to finish out the grind there. All right, so we made it to Stockades. We are level 24. I have not yet fought any of these guys in here, so this is the first impression of what it looks like. So the abilities we unlocked since last time we checked in, I believe was just Arm of Thorim. So this one, you get Fist of God stacks. Now, I believe that's maybe in passives? Okay, there's nothing explaining it. Cool. Anyway, you generate arms of Fist of God stacks, which I think you get from just doing like lightning damage. It's fine. So anyway, you consume this at 10 stacks to do this crazy big nuke. It generates a bunch of static, but it can hit multiple people if you have it up to 10 stacks. So I might be able to show you that here, but let's just see what this looks like at level 24 against these guys. Let's go ahead and get our Orb of Thunder down. Call our Storm. So you see these Fist of God stacks. Lightning Rod that stunned this guy. Lightning Rod again. Don't know if I'm gonna have the damage to kill this guy, maybe? Okay, we actually were able to kill him, sweet. So anyway, these Fists of the God stacks. Your next Arm of Thorn has 100% increased casting speed, 100% increased critical strike chance. It will also strike up to 20 to 10 additional targets around your primary target. I'm assuming that's miswritten. I'm sure it's supposed to be 10 to 20, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and just show you what this looks like. Should be able to kill this guy if I have my Orb of Thunder down. And boom! So very cool. Such a cool visual. It's so appealing to see. And I would imagine maybe once we actually get into the open world or maybe into raids and see more than one target, this is going to look absolutely ridiculous if you have more than 1 or 2 Stormbringers in your group doing these Arms of Thorm. It might honestly get a little too much. It is cool looking while you're by yourself, but maybe in a group environment with too many targets, when you actually hit that many targets, it would get a little obnoxious. So maybe tune it down just a bit, but regardless, it feels pretty good. I can kill most things now without really being in too much danger as long as I watch my static. I have been not very diligent on that and have killed myself quite a few times, but overall, the class is feeling pretty good at level 24, so we're gonna keep grinding here till level 30 and see what it looks like at max level. All right, what's going on, guys? We hit level 30 there with the Stormbringer. I gotta say, it's been fairly fun. I wouldn't say it's insanely powerful. Right now, it feels balanced. I'm sure a lot of people might think it might be super OP. I don't particularly think it's super broken. There's a lot of classes that felt way more powerful even at this level than this one, but either way, we're outside Scarlet Monastery, kind of just grinding on some level 30s to kind of feel what the class feels like. So the two abilities we've unlocked since last time we checked in are Discharge. 2-minute cooldown instant, set your static to 0, but reduces your damage taken by 90% for 6 seconds. Really good cooldown for if you're getting smashed in the open world or in dungeon when you happen to take aggro by accident. The biggest one that we just unlocked at level 30 was Lord of Lightning, 30-yard range, 1-minute cooldown, supercharges your Crackling Surge spell for 15 seconds, causing it to deal 10% additional damage, have 30% increased critical strike chance, and a 95% reduced cooldown. I gotta say the class has been fun. I like the feel of it to a point. I don't particularly like how much power is kind of locked again behind Summon Lightning Orb. It doesn't really feel like your class even feels very good without it, so that's something maybe I would change personally, but I'm sure a lot of people might like it. It does open up for some crazy AoE possibilities though, so if they want to keep it in the game in its current form, I wouldn't care too much. I would just say maybe spread a little bit of the power out from the class amount around other abilities besides Summon Lightning Orb, because when you have it and you don't have it, it is two completely different universes of power. And this guy is shooting me through a hill, and I'm gonna shoot him through the hill. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and use our ultimate ability here. We have this guy hitting us. Let's go ahead and fall back a little bit. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's summon a Lightning Orb and Lord of Lightning, go! Oh. 95% reduced cooldown, huh? Doesn't look like 95% reduced cooldown to me. But that could be a visual bug, not really sure. Arm of Thorum. Oh, out of mana, hang on. Body of Lightning, Arm of Thorum, boom. Big dams, big dams. Can we kill this guy? Stun him. Keep using Slicing Wind. One more should finish him off. Boom. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I gotta say the class has been enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's the most broken thing in the game right now, but I'd imagine if you had a tank that could hold threat off this guy for AoE, he would be unreal. I mean, you can solo... I was able to solo a pack of 6 in Starlight in the Stockades at level 30, which is pretty nuts. Not a lot of classes can do that. I know, like, my Demon Hunter was able to, but he's just got a bunch of dodge and able to stun everything. But this is just kind of like a pure glass cannon class. So if you really like that, I would suggest picking this class up. But overall, I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one.